Man, was this car a nightmare, and that's what this video is going over. The whole process of me getting this 1956 Ford Thunderbird ready for sale. So before we watch the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment down below. Our channel is going quick, and it's thanks to you guys. And these clips are kind of old because this video took a lot of months to make. And we'll go through the video, see exactly what we did to the car, test drive it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And subscribe so you can see more videos like this. All right, today we're going to be moving this Thunderbird, and the problem is I broke the gas pedal on it. Right there is completely detached, and we're getting it picked up. Well, we need to move it so where we can trailer it, and we're going to see what we can do. Let me show you guys how to start this thing first because it's kind of weird. Well, actually, we got to start with Chris because the gas pedal just broke. Get the keys.
I'll be able to just get it.
So what we're gonna do, Chris, is because you can't really see where the thing's at, right?
Yeah. What?
The gas pedal thing.
Yeah, no, I can see it. I was trying to put it on right now.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Old 1956 Ford Thunderbird. Hit your head? Oh, he hooked it up. Chris got it hooked up. That's good. That's going to save us a lot of time. I was just going to have you, I was going to put it in gear and just have you mess with the throttle. Try not to hit my head like Chris. But on this thing, you have to put the key here. Then you have to put this into neutral, or it will not start. Try not to give it any gas. Fired right up without even giving it any gas. That's how good this little Thunderbird is. This is for the fenders back over here. Try to give it a little bit of gas. Nah, it fell off. So this is where we're gonna probably have to do it. Do it very slowly, as I'll put it in gear, and maybe just give it a little bit of gas. I mean, it's kind of dangerous because we got all these cars back there, but we'll try going forward first. Nah, I did it, Chris. Bad thing is the brakes don't work in this car. Oh, we don't even need to give it gas. We can just do this. Oh, shit. Yeah, brakes suck. It's got power steering, which is crazy. Need a little bit of gas. There we go. I knew we could do it. New truck coming in. Fine. Good eye, Chris.
You're good.
I'm gonna hit my road run. That was actually a lot easier than I thought. Alrighty, that's how you move a car with no gas pedal. Alright, we're here with the one and only Tejas Transport. He is loading up our 1956 Ford Thunderbird. We're gonna get this one all ready for sale, and unfortunately I broke the gas pedal on it, so there's no gas pedal. Ain't gonna make it up the ramps, but we got a nice little winch to winch it on over here, and if anything goes wrong, Nate specifically says he will reimburse me full retail value of $100,000. Even though I'm only gonna sell it for about 26 grand, Nate's gonna insure it for $100,000, he told me. So hopefully it falls off the side of that ramp over there. All right, it's going. We'll see how this works. Nice and tight. You gonna move it or anything?
right.
Not to put on the payroll.
I know, give me that check back.
I'll get over here.
No, I'm gonna re-spool this thing real quick.
Nate, go ahead. I charge $100 per minute.
We'll call it even on this great price, and I'm giving you on the charge.
So, the problem with this car, guys, the problem with it is, one, I broke the gas pedal, so it has no gas. The brakes are completely almost gone. But yeah, we're gonna get it dialed in, so I'll show you guys what it looks like, and we'll go for a test drive once it gets back over here. And if you need any transportation services, Tejas Transport.
I'm the guy.
What's your number? Right there on the back?
Yeah, right there on the back. Call Sweaty, bro.
All right, that's who to call. All right, me and Chris safely made it to Burns Tire and Auto. Chris's competition. He doesn't want to be here.
Nope.
But we're picking up our Ford Thunderbird, and we're gonna see what that is like. We did a whole brand new brake job and some other stuff, so let's go check it out. There you go. All right, guys, we are here with Jason from Burns Auto and Tire, and he put my little 56 T-Bird back together. What'd you do to it, Jason?
Well, first you brought it in, it needed some brakes done to it. So,
Yes.
yeah, went through the brakes, found out that the brakes had actually been replaced some time ago though, but we had to go through, re-bleed everything, readjust all the brakes because it was stopping like a tank, man.
Yeah.
It just wasn't stopping very well at all. So went through, did that, did the valve cover gaskets on it because it was leaking.
And you said it was missing some bolts.
It was, yeah, so it was missing the grommets that was right here on top of the valve covers. So we ended up having to replace the valve cover gaskets and the grommets on top. The accelerator pedal, it's going to be hard to see, but it was missing a clip down there, so...
And funny part is, I'm bringing him a 71 that the gas pedal's also missing.
Yeah, and brakes.
Yeah, and
go
brakes.
figure.
Same deal.
Yeah.
So what do you work on over here, Jason? You work on old cars, you work on...
We do. We work on just about everything. So we've had everything from, of course, we've got a 40 Chevrolet sitting right there we're doing AC on.
See that? You got a big old jet boat.
Jet boats, yeah, and Jeeps. We did a power steering on that Jeep there, came with some CAN bus problems and ended up being the power steering module that was out on it.
And you can see right in there, he's got multiple bays. So you can get this work in and out fairly quick. He got my Thunderbird in and out very quick, by the way. So
yeah, we try to. I mean, we get things that we have to order parts for.
Of course.
And it may take us a while to get them, but we try to get things, out as quick as we can. So,
yeah.
We're, doing a good job on stuff, so.
Well, I'm about to drive this and test it out, but Nate from Tejas Transport trusts these guys to death. They've treated me very fair over here. This is the first one of many. As you can see, I'm dropping off another 71 over here to them. So where can they reach you at, Jason?
So we're 1302 Leopard, right across from City Hall, and our phone number is 361-882-6168.
All righty, guys, you heard that. So Burns Auto and Tire, bring your mechanics, I'm assuming tires too.
We do a ton of tires. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it, Jason.
Right. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
Perfect. Brakes definitely stopped me this time, but they are drum brakes. So let's get these tires set up. Super quiet car. But great color. So T-Bird is ready for sale now, guys. Want to try to throw it up there, Chris?
Yeah.
See if old Chrissy boy can do it. All right, cross your fingers. Hope Chris doesn't mess this up. Oh, Chrissy did a good job. And just like that, we got our 56 T-Bird loaded up. All right, me and Chris are on the way back to the dealership, about to pull in, unload this T-Bird back there. There's our dealership right over there. So we got my dad's Thunderbird ready to go. So we're gonna get this unloaded, get it all cleaned up, and get some pictures for sale. So there's our dealership right there. Look at all those cars. Look at all these cars right here, guys.
Raymond, give me 1 second. Can I call you back in like 5 minutes? Okay.
All right, so we're gonna get this thing unloaded. Okay, we finally got our 56 Thunderbird ready to go. You guys saw us loaded over there. You guys heard the mechanic firsthand what's been done to it. Now the last step is to get it detailed, put the side skirts back on here, and just doll it up and get it ready for sale, guys. So seems like it's running excellent. It's idling perfect. The brakes are working as they should. They are drum brakes. They ain't disc brakes, but they are drum brakes, and they're working as they should. But we'll get this all cleaned up, get the car shining for you guys. So if you're in the market for a 56 Thunderbird, and I do have the top to it, so this is an aftermarket top, guys. It's not gonna fit exactly right. So comment down below if you like this top or not. We do have the white soft top underneath it. But yeah, I'm excited to get it ready for sale. Thank you, Chris, for helping us load it and unload it. If you guys need any repair work, also take it to his shop over there, Send It Performance. And now Jason's a good guy and everything, and Burns is a great place, and they did treat me very well, but they didn't get all the bugs ironed out of it like I needed or like we wanted to. So we spent a chunk over there. The car was there for a while, actually, getting all the stuff done to it, and that's what made the video take so long. Get the car back down here, and then we had some more issues and this and that. So we ended up taking it to Chris at Send It Performance. He ended up ironing out the rest of the issues with it. And then now, here is the test drive video of it all completed. Okay, guys, today we are test driving my 1956 Ford Thunderbird. Now this is a classic right here, straight from the 50s. We're gonna test drive it. We're gonna go through all the pics, all the cons, all the paint issues, and make sure that this one is the right car for you. First, I want you guys to take a look at the top. The top is in great shape. Even the little plastic back here is in good condition as well. But we are gonna fold it for the test drive, and the top actually folds down. If I can open up this door. Door's a little hard to open. The top actually folds in behind the seat. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna take it for a test drive. Now to start this car, it's a safety feature from Ford. You put the key in, you have to put the car into neutral. Oh, you have a kill switch on the car, guys. I put a kill switch on here. So you have to hit on, turn the battery on, because the car had a little drain that I could never trace. So the car fires up. So I put a kill switch on just because I could not follow where the drain was in the battery. So you do have a kill switch on, turn the battery on. When you park the car, push off. Which was weird because, I mean, there's not much stuff to drain the battery on this car. There's no computer. But fires right over. This car actually fires up very easily, especially when we had the super freezing weather. This one, just give it 2 pats of gas, turn the key, and fire right on. Brakes I have rebuilt. I did a lot of stuff to this car, so it was not power brakes, drum brakes, but I did rebuild them, and they are very touchy if you slam on the deal. You'll fly through that windshield. Just a good cruiser. Speedometer works, tachometer works, brakes are sliding. But yeah, just a nice little go to car show, date night deal. I wouldn't recommend to drive this one every day. I mean, you probably could, but you know, it doesn't have any AC anywhere. Now let's get on it. My foot's all the way down. We're flying, guys. We're flying in this V8. 50 miles an hour. Stalled out. Choked up, I meant. Too much gas. Let's see. And this car's been sitting on my showroom for the last 2 weeks. So brakes do need to be worn in. All right, here we go. We're flying, man. That's a whole 55 miles an hour. And brakes are still touchy. I don't think anybody's drove it that hard since we've had it. Nobody's tested it that hard. But other than that, just cruising around town, normal speeds. It's a fun car. Power steering. So you do got power steering, just no power brakes like I said earlier. It is automatic, so it's just where you can glide. But yeah, the odometer reads 23,000 miles on it. If that's the original miles, I couldn't tell you. Who knows? This car seems to be pretty original. I do know this car has an alternator. I do not believe they came with alternators. I could be wrong, but I don't believe that they did. Dash, great shape. I mean, it's a really good car. I would not call it a show car. It's just it's a good car. Mechanically wise, obviously we're driving it very easily around town. Obviously I'm not going to take it on the highway or anything like that. Even if I could get past that 60 mark without any little hiccup, I still would not take this car on the highway. No power brakes and this old thing, no thank you. But the car's not dying when I'm slamming on the brakes. The car's not doing nothing. It's tuned pretty good, to be honest. And it sounds good. It sounds real throaty. It's not like it's a quiet V8 either. I don't know if you guys can pick that up in the video. So here we are cruising 50 miles an hour. And I was able to go from 50 miles an hour at that stop sign to here and stop pretty close. So, all right, so that is my Thunderbird. If anybody out there is trying to restore a car, I advise you not to do it because I know the video is real short, but this was a months of process. I wasn't able to capture all the actual work of the vehicle getting done to it. But it's such a headache, time, money aside, and it was a lot of money to get it where it's going now. I do not recommend restoring, just buy them already done. Let idiots like me go through all the hassle. But that being said, our 56 Ford Thunderbird is ready to rock and roll. And if you watched this long, thank you so much. Make sure to leave a comment below and hit that subscribe button because you're a real trooper to watch this video all the way through it. Now, I do need to give a shout out to Jason at Burns Tires for getting the ball rolling on it. Chris at Senate Performance for finishing it up. And also Nate from Tejas Transport for helping us transport the car over. And he actually transported it down here, but transporting the car to Burns. If I remember, it's been so many months, but I'm pretty sure he did that one for free for me. So thank you, Nate. If you guys need good transportation services, Tejas Transports. And obviously we got a lot more cars available, guys, because we're in the future now. This is present day. We got a C8 Corvette, C5, C6 convertible, 40,000 miles, a standard 05 convertible. We got a Grand Sport Corvette in our showroom over there. All of our cars are on our website. All of them are for sale. We sell nationwide and we ship nationwide, and we also buy nationwide. So if you guys have a car for sale and you're watching this video, a classic, a Corvette, what have you, reach out to us and maybe we can make a deal and purchase the car right from you. So thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button. Our channel is growing so quick. And if any of you guys want a T-Bird over there, you know where to come. See you guys in the next video. And we go videos every Friday, and we're going live every Sunday and Wednesday. Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Time. Wednesdays, 10 a.m. Central Time. We go live on our YouTube channel, so you want to turn on the notification bell so you can see all those videos.